ba-doo-ba. Hi, friends. Good to see you and you and you and you and all of you.
Today's theme is zebras. Zebras.
Friends, we need you to share with us an animal from Africa, an African animal. Ready? Down by the bay where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mama will say, did you ever see a zebra? Learning how to speak Hebrew? That kind of rhymes. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mama will say, did you ever see a lion who started crying? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mama will say, did you ever see a giraffe who started to laugh? Did you ever see a cheetah who decided to eat a pita? Oh, did you ever see a bear who sat in a chair? Did you ever see a hippo? Got to rhyme with hippo. Did you ever see a hippo who was really, really hippo? See what I did there? It was a hippo. Hippo. You know what I mean? Did you ever see a llama who said, yo, mama, hi? Did you ever see an elephant where the rhyming did not go so well-elephant? That's borrowed from a book from Aaron Zen's, The Hippopotamus. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mama will say, don't go down by the bay, instead sing a song about it. And then now that I'm singing about it, I'm wondering, technically, should I have done research? Do watermelons grow in Africa, since we did this song with animals from Africa? I'm not sure. I'll have to research. Yeah. Well, friends, let's go check in with our friend Moby.
I was thinking about zebras. If you closed your eyes and you heard hoofbeats behind you, you wouldn't know if they were from horses or zebras. They would sound the same. You might if you lived in the United States, but when you opened your eyes, then you know for sure, because horses and zebras don't look the same. Did you know that zebras each have unique set of stripes? Just like humans each have unique set of fingerprints. Ha ha! I just read that. I wonder if I'll get to see some zebras in real life someday.
Thank you, my friend Moby. Right now, it's time for today's 3-sentence story, beginning, middle, end. And the 3 words come from you. They do. So, do you have an idea for today's first word, second word, third word? We love nouns, person, place, or thing. In the first sentence, we set the scene. In the second sentence, there is a problem. But in the third sentence, solution. Indeed. So we'll find out if today's story is an adventure, if it's a mystery, if it's silly. Typically, they're always pretty silly. These stories can simply remain 3 sentences or outlines for further detailed adventures. Bowl. All right, we're going to start the story. I was floating down the river, eating some blueberries from my bowl. Oh, so we know the scene. I'm in a boat down a river, eating some blueberries from a bowl. Oh, there's a lot of details I put in that first sentence, that first scene, the environment. But then the problem. No. Oh no. What's going to cause the problem? Oh, a lion. Oh, I'm in the river, floating down, and over to my left. Okay, here we go. I was sitting in my boat, floating down the river, eating blueberries from a bowl. A lion jumped from the land, landed in my boat, and ate all of the blueberries. No! The lion ate my blueberries, but things could have been worse, right? So that's not the biggest of my problems, or it could have been a bigger problem, I'm saying. But I was really enjoying those blueberries. And the lion jumped into the boat. How do we solve this problem? I guess the problem is there's no blueberries. How do we get more blueberries? Or something else to eat? Oh, a phone. Thanks, Kylie. All right, here we go. I was floating down the river, enjoying some blueberries from a bowl. From the ground, a lion jumped, landed in the boat, and ate all of the blueberries. Quickly, I picked up my cell phone, called my friend Zebra, who galloped by, bringing us all more blueberries to enjoy. That's right. My friend Zebra had plenty of blueberries. And actually, the zebra and lion, they know each other. These particular zebra and lion are all friends. And that lion, though, he's a rascal. He's always known for eating our blueberries. All right, so we've got a rough draft. We've got the scene. We got the problem because there was no blueberries left. Called, using my cell phone, I called my friend Zebra, and Zebra came by with more blueberries. So let's check in with Brody in the Granville Wimage Lab to see what he's got going for today's Wimage. Hey, Brody.
Hi, Wimee.
Blueberries for everybody, right?
Yeah, Wimee, I have a question for you.
What you got?
Are zebras white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
Oh, this is a predicament. I'm going to say yes. I didn't really answer the question, did I? Yeah.
No.
I guess it's like tomato. It's how you look at things. I think both can be true at the same time. Is that that's a deep conversation? We might need to make a whole nother show about that.
Oh, it's actually zebras are black with white stripes, and you can tell by their noses.
Wait, you really know this? I figured this was like a rhetorical, unanswered question of life, but you know the answer.
Yeah.
And you can tell by their noses?
Yeah, because their noses are black, and it goes from their noses and through their body.
Wow, that's so cool. I love learning new things, Brody. Nice. I should put some stripes on. I wish I don't have stripes, but that's okay. We're all who we are, and I don't have stripes. All right, so what do you have for today's Wimage? Tell us what we see.
So you're in a bowl boat.
I love it.
With the cell phone, and the lion is eating all the blueberries, but the zebra is dying to talk to him.
Right? They came to bring more blueberries. Man, I love it. My favorite part is the boat bowl. And I like my phone. That's got a lot of features on there, I bet. Friends at home, do you have any ideas for something to add to our Wimage? I'm thinking, oh yeah, grass. That would be cool. Can put that kind of on the side. That'll kind of build up the
grass.
Kind of build up the shoreline of the river. Friends at home, you can download the Wimage app for free, just like Brody's working on one today. Go to the Apple Store, and then once you started thinking of words, you can use your voice, or you can type it, and all kinds of possibilities.
What do you want the color of the grass to be?
Oh, let's see. Well, what if it could be like lots of different colors? Ooh, and a princess has been recommended.
Princess, okay. I'll try to do 2 different colors at the same time.
Nice. All kinds of good ideas. Nice. It's coming together. I love it. So, Brody, if you want to keep adding more grass and the colors, and then toy and princess were recommended, we'll check with you later in the show and see what you got. Friends, we'll see you soon. Friends, it's time to go for our language explorers to find out today how we say the words in Swahili with Mr. Brad. Hey, Brad.
Hi, Wimee. Hi, Kevin.
Blueberries for all. That might be the theme of the show. So, what have you got for the first word, bowl? How does that translate?
For the first word, we have bakuli.
Ooh,
So bakuli is bowl. The next word for lion, I bet a lot of your viewers already know the Swahili word for lion. If they've seen any of the Lion King movies, they know about Simba.
Oh, I did not know that. I truly did not know that. That means lion?
Yep, Simba means lion.
How did I never know that? That's so cool.
Know. And also for everybody who's seen the movie Lion King, they also say in the movie there's a song about Hakuna Matata. And that is also Swahili. It means no problem.
I love it.
So
for the rest of your lives, it's our problem-free. Sorry. Okay. Carry on.
Okay. Then the next word is, if you just want to say phone, you say simu. But if you want to say cell phone, you say simu ya mkononi. And that means the cell phone for your hand.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Also, Wimee, can I tell you a quick story in Swahili about going to see zebras and lions at the game park?
I would love it. Yes.
Wakati niliishi Afrika, nilipenda kuenda kwenye kulikuwa wanyama za pori zaidi pundamilia na simba na twiga na ndovu, nyama mingi. So what I just said in Swahili was, when I lived in Africa, I like to go to the game park and see zebras and lions and elephants and giraffes and lots of different animals. And one more thing about zebras, since it's our theme today, it wasn't a word in the story, but I want to tell you the word because it's so interesting. The word for zebra is punda milia. And I think I've mentioned before how Swahili borrows words from a lot of different languages. Mm-hmm. So some of the words for different things are combinations of things. So the word for zebra, the literal translation means a donkey with stripes.
That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome. I love words. I love language. And
one more thing about zebras.
Yeah.
Sometimes people have tried to domesticate zebras to make them tame, to haul carts or to haul plows in the fields. Okay. They are very stubborn animals and they do not like to be domesticated like horses.
Those zebras, they're like, no, thank you. I got other things to do.
They got lots of open space they want to run around in.
Yeah, I love running. I don't blame them. Hey, this is so good. I gotta say one more thing to you too. I think, did I hear the word twiga? That was one of the words you taught us before, right?
I don't know. Twiga means giraffe.
Giraffe. I think you did teach us that once.
Yeah.
I recognize it. So just wanted to point that out. Well, Mr. Brad, thank you so much for today's words in Swahili. We'll see you at the dance party. Friends, it's time for our friends over at Grand Rapids Public Library. Madison is with us today for Explore and Create. Hi, Madison.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Wimee.
Do you like blueberries?
I do. I love blueberries.
Good. Blueberries for all. All right. So what have you got? You got a cool project to show us.
I do. So when I learned that your show was going to be about zebras today, I decided that I needed to learn a little bit more about zebras because I didn't know all of these cool facts. So I found a book at the library to teach me a little bit more about zebras. And so the book that I found is actually an encyclopedia. Have you used an encyclopedia before?
Yeah, it's got all kinds of great information.
It does. It's like a dictionary, but instead of definitions, it has all sorts of cool facts, right? So I grabbed the encyclopedia that has WXYZ because I knew Z was for zebra, and that would help me find out more. So I learned some cool things. The first thing that I learned that I didn't know before was that zebras are not just black and white. They can also be brown and white, which That's so cool, right? I didn't know that before. And so I decided that for our Explore and Create, we needed to be able to make black and white zebras, brown and white, and also just to play with color because that is super cool.
I love color.
The second thing I learned is something that Moby shared with us earlier, which is that each zebra has a unique stripe pattern. So that is neat too, just like a fingerprint, like he said. So we wanted to make something today that's going to be able to be different for everybody who's making it. So we were going to make some coffee filter art. And this is a super simple project that you can do at home. All you need is some coffee filters.
Got it.
Some washable markers, and you can use any color you like. I picked out a variety of different colors to experiment with today.
Nice.
And a spray bottle filled with water. And if you don't have a spray bottle at home, you can also use maybe a spoon or a straw, something to drip the water onto the filter.
Okay.
So it's really easy. And you want to start with a surface. So I used a paper plate that's going to soak up my marker and soak up my water because I don't want to get it on my table. And so you want to put your filter on your surface. And then you want to make some designs. So we're talking about zebras. I made some black and white stripes. I did another filter that has brown and black and white. And I made these stripes kind of wider and more zigzaggy.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then I also made this filter with rainbow colors and lots of different kinds of stripes because all of the stripes are going to turn out a little bit different. So this is best if you just kind of experiment and you see how all of these things are going to turn out. So yes, so we're going to put our filter on our plate and then you're going to spray it with the water. So let's see how this looks. So when you start spraying, you can already see that.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, so you can see the stripes are kind of blending together and you can see the ink moving out, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to play with it and see exactly how much water is right. But when you feel like you've got the right design and it's bleeding as much as you want it to, you're going to stop and you're going to let it dry. So I would say for about 2 hours, but you can come back the same day and see how they turn out. So from my black filter, once it dried, it looked like this.
Nice.
You can see different colors that bled out. So you can see like kind of blue coming from the black and you can see the stripes have widened and soaked out.
Yeah.
I've got my brown filter, which might be my favorite because you can see the wide stripes did something a little bit different than these thinner, thick stripes.
Yeah.
So that's neat. And then I've got my rainbow one that turned out really cool too because it's got all the different colors and you can see they all turned out a little different depending on how thick the stripes were.
Man, I want to like pet it. It looks like soft and it's like zebra fur. I want to just like pretend it's zebra fur. Wait, is it fur or hair? Do zebras have fur or hair?
That's a great question. I think it's called fur.
Okay.
So you could make this into a zebra, right? You could put this on a piece of construction paper and add ears and add eyes and a nose, and you could turn this into a zebra if you wanted to.
I love it.
Got it.
That is so cool. Man, now I have a question though. When you put it back in the coffee pot to make coffee, does it taste okay?
Ooh, I would not think so. I wouldn't recommend using them.
Yeah.
I think they'll just be art on their own.
I was just trying to be silly. Yeah, don't put the coffee filters back there. Now zebra furs. Yeah. Awesome. Well, Madison, thank you so much for showing us that awesome project. And friends at home, coffee filters, markers, and water, right? That's all you need?
That's all you need. It's really easy.
Nice. I love it. Well, thanks, Madison. We will see you down the road and at the dance party in a little bit. I love it. Creating zebra furs, art, music. Oh, words. Right now, it's time for Laughing with Sibley.
A leopard snuck out pretending to be a zebra, but he was spotted.
Silly. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Miss Steph is back. Yep. In fact, perfect timing. Zebras have... Wait. Zebras have hair, not fur? Oh, let's bring Madison back in. Madison. This just in. Zebras have hair, not fur. Let's discuss.
That is good to know. Thank you, Elizabeth. I thought that if it was on an animal, it would be fur.
Yeah, well, I'm still thinking it's fur. Now, we don't know. We got to check multiple sources, I think, right? We don't know if the Andrews family is an expert on this. They may be.
That's true. It's always good to
yeah.
check multiple sources.
Yeah, but I do know the Andrews family is pretty smart, by the way. So they know a lot of stuff. But I think, I know that encyclopedia you've got would probably have more information, or we could search it.
I'll see if I can find out.
Cool. Okay. All right. We'll see in a little bit. I just thought I'd go right to you. I love it. I love this working together, community, teamwork, figuring things out. Now, what is the difference between fur and hair? Oh man, we could just keep going down farther and farther. Hair versus fur. What's the difference? All right. So, friends, right now, speaking to Miss Stephanie, it's time for Check Out This Book. There you are. Hi, Miss Stephanie.
Here I am. Hello, Wimee. Hello, everyone. So I have a cool book I wanted to share with you. It is called Animalia. It's by Graham Bass and published by Puffin's Books. So Graham Bass, he illustrated every letter in the alphabet. Well, and every page there's a letter. And then he did these detailed drawings of tons of things that start with that letter. So, for example, I want to show you this M one right here. Wimee, can you see that?
Yeah, that looks like a little mouse.
Yes, mouse. What are some other things in this picture that you can see that start with the letter M?
He's at a computer typing. He's got like a little magnifying glass on his eye. And
that's called, do you know what that's called?
A monocle.
A monocle.
Oh.
Yes, it starts with an M.
Nice. Are there other M things? I'm just trying to see.
Yes, do you see what's on his little shirt?
Oh, it's a medal.
It is a medal.
Oh, that is so detailed.
I know. And what's behind the mice?
Oh my goodness, I missed all these things. It's a map.
It is a map. So friends, I bet you can guess what is one of the things on the Z page.
Oh, zucchini.
Maybe. So you'll have to check out this book in order to find out.
Nice. You were thinking zebra, weren't you?
I was thinking zebra. Yes. Yeah. So, Wimee, can I tell you one more thing before I go?
Sure.
Okay. So when I was backstage listening to Moby talk earlier, it made me think of something that I read about a little while ago. Ooh. So I read that doctors, when they are learning to be doctors, one of the things that they are told and taught is that if you hear hoofbeats behind you, don't expect to see a zebra. Ooh. So that means that when a patient comes and tells you about their symptoms, to look for the most common things that it could be. So if you heard hoofbeats behind you, you're probably going to see a horse. It would be rare to see a zebra. I mean, of course, depending on where you live, but just like it's rare for people to have certain diseases. So doctors are taught to look for the most common diseases first. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's the first part, but that's not all the story, right?
No. So it's important for doctors to remember that sometimes when you hear hoofbeats behind you, it's actually a zebra. You know, sometimes people get rare diseases. And just like no two zebras look alike with their stripe patterns are different, no two people with rare diseases look alike either. Like their symptoms aren't totally identical. So we're going to talk more about this in other shows this week, but I just wanted to mention this thing about zebras since it reminded me of that when Moby was sharing.
That's so cool to think about, and
I know.
I'm glad you shared that. Yeah.
Well,
awesome. Well, thanks, Miss Stephanie. We'll see you later.
With the dance party. Bye.
Yahoo, friends. Right now, we have a segment we call Slowing Down. So first, right now, take a deep breath. Ready? Here we go. Whew, I have a question. As you were watching that, thinking of today's show, what did you notice about the shadows and the snow? Post in the comments if you want to share what I saw, what I noticed. Yeah. Oh, more information. Kylie believes zebras have hair too. Aha. So 2 sources. Good. Oh wow. Okay. One of the features shared by nearly every mammal species on Earth, from antelopes to zebras and even humans, is that their bodies are covered in structures known individually as hairs and collectively as fur. Whoa. Fur can be dense or sparse, soft or coarse, colorful or drab, monochromatic or patterned. Okay, so hair is an individual hair, and when it's all together, it's a fur. It's called fur. So how do you, wait, let's bring Madison in. Let's see if she's done any research. Madison, have you done any research, or what are your thoughts on what we just read from Beth there?
I did. I love that everybody is working together to find the answer to this question. So I didn't find it in my encyclopedia, but I looked on one of our databases, Britannica School, and Elizabeth is right. So all mammals share the fact that they have hair, but when it's on animals, we just refer to it as fur.
Okay.
So both answers are kind of right.
Yeah, because a zebra is an animal, so it has hair, but then we could say it has fur or has hair.
Yep, fur is just a name for animal hair.
Got it. And it refers to lots of hair where people, wait, what is this? That's another question. Is that hair or antenna? Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Madison. I love it. Like you said, we're working together to learn. It's so good. It's so cool. All right, friends, if you were thinking too about the shadow in the snow from that video, post that in the comments. But right now it's time for Minute with Michael.
Hey, Wimee, I don't know, would you consider this, I've got a furry face.
Yeah, this guy too. Yeah, both you and Kevin.
Little furry face. Yeah. What a great show. Really quickly, Blake's birthday today, and I want to say a happy birthday to Blake.
Yeah!
He turns.
We gotta sing. Can we sing?
Let's do it.
8. Let's do it. 8. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday to you. Oh man, it's always hard. Happy birthday, dear Blake. Happy birthday to you.
We love you, Blake. Thank you so much. And speaking of birthdays, I wonder if zebras and animals get dressed in the park to go to parties.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
You do, and I'd love to introduce this Wimee animation we did. Features a unique project that we're working with. So let's show this Wimee animation, Steph.
Let's roll it. Wimee sat down, looked around the room, and began to wonder. He dreamed of a zebra and a dog getting dressed up for a party in the park.
Hey, I'm not sure if I should wear my bow tie or my regular tie.
I think they both look very nice.
Oh, thanks. I'm hoping there's going to be some music. I just love to dance.
Oh, yeah, and I think Grandma's coming, and she's bringing her potato salad.
Hey, guys, I think it's time to go. Let's get moving.
Awesome. What's really awesome is that this week, we're going to continue to do these awesome shows. And I want to say hello to our friends at the Rare Disease Symposium. Thank you for doing the great work with the research to continue to educate us and help, children and adults with many diseases around the country feel accepted and included, because we all have differences within us. And the difference is I can't dance. Wimee can dance. Let's dance.
Let's bring in all our friends. We'll look at Brody's Wimage update. Oh my goodness, Mr. Brad. Cue the music. Check out the awesomeness of Mr. Brad and Wime's update and Madison's research and Stephanie's producing. Oh, this stuff crazy. Oh man, look at all these zebras. Oh. Brody, let's see the Wimage. Let's see it. What have we got? Oh man, look at all that. Oh, the flying pink, brown, blueberries for all. Dance party, research. My so you can dance for yourself doubting yourself. Look at those moves. Steph, woohoo! Thanks, friends. Oh man, thanks, Rachel. We had a great time. Woohoo! Wimee's Words is brought to you by Kent District Library and Wimage, with additional support by these great partners. Live weekdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.